Guys, welcome. We should be live. We should be live on the channel. Let us check. Channel. Yeah, welcome to some more. Welcome back to Minecraft, actually. Welcome back to Minecraft. I know we haven't been doing too many things lately. We haven't been live streaming a lot. We've been like uploading a lot of shorts. We are going to be uploading more shorts in the upcoming weeks and stuff, upcoming days. But we are going to be live streaming today, tomorrow, for sure today and tomorrow. And yeah, hopefully you guys end up liking it. Hopefully you guys end up enjoying it. And yeah, I mean we're gonna be having some fun. So like the video says today, we are gonna be expanding something in the new base. Still working on the new base to completely like finish whatever we're doing. It's not gonna be completely finished anytime soon. But we are gonna be expanding a little bit of storage that we want to expand and get that situated. Hold on. Let me kind of do something. Hopefully the screen doesn't go blue for you guys. Oh yeah, I had to turn down the stuff. I had it on boost. Yeah, sorry. I have to get rid of you. We are gonna put this back in our inventory. We're not even gonna use these really. So what's gonna happen is I think we need to make more chests. So we need to go back to the first base to see if we have any like wood. We need wood. That's basically what we need to make like all these new chests and stuff. First base still looks like it's doing pretty well. Still looks like it's doing pretty good. So yeah, it looks pretty good. It looks pretty good. We did have to slaughter a bunch of stuff here the last time. So hold on, let's see. So for right now, I think we're gonna need to take all this. I might need to take all this too. Let me see. What don't I need to be carrying around? This. We're gonna leave a bunch of stuff here just in case, like, if we ever get more people on the server. I think it's just me and Gabe at the moment. So, but either way, I think we're also gonna be taking this, and maybe yeah, we're just gonna have to be taking that too. So let's go back to the second base. Teleport. Let everything kind of load in a bit. But how you guys been doing? Hopefully, you guys have been doing okay. And yeah, I know we've been doing a lot of stuff on the channel. We've been uploading a lot of different things. Kind of just been, here and there every now and then, doing some stuff. So it's been a while since I've been back on the channel. But yeah, we're gonna be doing what we can. What don't I need at the moment? I drop that. Yeah, so for right now we have 7. I think, hold on, let's see this real quick. I need to throw some stuff in here that we don't need to be having in our inventory at the moment. I think it's all that. So, alright, let's see. Oh, that's gonna I think that might make enough chest. I'm not too sure. Oh, almost made some. Ooh, 47. That could be way too many. But it might also be pretty good. So let's go see. I need to see how high we can make the chest to. Oh, only 2 for right now. Oh, we're gonna need a lot more wood if we're gonna do this the way I'm thinking we're doing. I had two directly in the middle on that. Okay, so hold on. So now instead of going all the way back up, let's go down here real quick. So it makes 30 more. That's gonna be crazy. All right, let's do this. Ooh. Okay, so we need more wood to make 3 more chests to complete that. So then we'll have 2 rows here, which I'm thinking though, which is probably gonna happen, is I'm probably gonna have to go 1 more. Okay, so I think we're gonna need to go 1 more. Nice, and now we need to take out. Okay. See what we need, another stack. Probably gonna need 2 more because of the other side. Then I take this one out. Oh, god damn it. Nice, nice. Alright, let's take out the top now. God damn it, we didn't even take that one out. Nice, we got that. Alright, let's see, let's see. All right, and then we're gonna make one more row of chests going up. I think what we should probably do. I'll take this out already. Okay. That should be good. So we need 3 more chests here. Then I think we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6, 7, 8, 9. That's not including everywhere else. So, yeah, we do need more wood, which is not going to be a problem, but it's also going to be a little bit of a difficult task because there's not too much wood I want to take out where we're at. So, but yeah, we're gonna be doing our chest room today. So that's what's gonna basically be pretty much the thing for today's episode. Then we're also gonna do some stuff on the stairs, get some stairs stuff going also. All right, let's see where we want to go take out some wood at. I mean, don't get me wrong, we have a lot of places here for wood, but the only thing is, I don't want to get rid of every single thing of wood here. That would be crazy. Alright, let's see. Take out some stuff. Oh. Let me take that out. Yeah, that should be good. All of these are kind of connected with each other, which don't mind, but it's just too much connected with each other. Alright. Let's go venture out a bit, because I don't want to take out everything here. What does it feel like? Okay, hold on. Then I got everything from there. Might be still some wood stuck up there. An elephant. There's an elephant that means that there's not a lion too far away. So we have to be very, very fucking careful. Alright. Oh, what's up, JM? How you doing, man? How you doing? Hopefully you're doing alright, man. I've been doing alright. Sorry, I just saw your message. I wasn't paying attention, sorry. But welcome to the chat. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the video. Hopefully you're doing good. All right, let me see. Should I take this one out? Yeah, let's take this one out. What's up, JM? Hopefully you're doing good, man. Been a while. Been kind of a while since I've been on the channel. Not gonna lie. Kind of a while since I've been live streaming. So, did live stream this past week, but it didn't go that well. I mean, I did live stream some stuff, but it wasn't like, eh. What the hell? Oh, that thing disappeared already. Interesting. Do I have tick rate that high already? I don't know. Certain parts are weird. All right, let's see. I think we're gonna head back. I think we have enough. We might need more actually, but I don't want to. The big thing is I don't want to like. Sorry for missing the streams. Oh, it's all good, man. It's all good. Don't worry about it, man. Um, to be honest, I don't have a problem. It's not a big deal that you miss some streams. The only thing that matters is that you're here now. That's all that matters. Um, but yeah, welcome back to the channel. Hopefully, you guys that are watching the channel, watching the live stream, end up enjoying it, end up liking it. And yeah, I mean, it's been a while. It's been a while. It's been a couple weeks since I've been live streaming. I think the last live stream I did it wasn't couple weeks ago though. It was like I think Wednesday. I think it was like Wednesday or Tuesday of the middle of the week. Um, but I mean, it's not that big of a deal. Uh, but yeah, and then I decided to do some Minecraft because we've been hitting some like pretty big I don't know, just pretty big views on the channel with Minecraft lately, which has been kind of crazy to say the least. But yeah, it seems like you guys have been in. Seems like people haven't been enjoying the live streaming videos, so which has been pretty interesting to see, and see that the channel's been taking off a little bit this past week or so. So that's been kind of interesting to see too. All right, let's see this real quick. So we need to see how many chests can we make. We can make another 30. That's 20. We're gonna make another 30. See what that does. I mean, to be honest, I don't think we need 30. Are you playing by yourself? Today, yeah, I'm playing by myself today. Gabe is watching his wrestling. He's watching the NXT. I think NXT is on right now for him. And then for me personally, I was just like, well, I'm trying to figure out what I want to play. To be honest, though, sometimes I just want to play. I'm debating if I should have made this wall one more. I think I should do that. Hold on. Let's see something real quick. But yeah, I'm pretty much by myself today. So whatever happens, happens. Let's see. I think I'm gonna take out this wall. Take out that. And then we're gonna do this real quick. Okay. I think what's gonna happen is I'm gonna do one more. I'm gonna expand it out one more. Okay, let's do that. The only reason why I'm doing this too is because I think it looks a little bit better when the chests aren't like completely covering each other up. So it's kind of what I'm doing. I don't think I needed to build it out two more, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. We're having some fun. But yeah. Okay, so that should be good. Oh fuck. Anyway, I end up breaking this, it's just gonna be terrible. Okay. Okay, I think I have a few more. I think I have a few more stacks ready. Oh yeah, we have plenty enough stacks ready. All right, let's do the roof for sure. Like the roof out done, kinda. All right, let's do this. Okay, I was not expecting that to fall. All right, there's that. Now, I think in order to take out majority of this wall, yeah. Let's grab this. I think we can do. Oh yeah, right there. So what? One more set right there. Oh yeah, that'll be fine. And now, what we can do is get these chests kind of situated right here. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh, that looks actually better than what I was gonna do before. Okay, so now that we have that, I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna have to start separating stuff into chests. Why don't you have mending? To be honest, it is hard to get mending out of everything I've been doing so far. So I have mending for my fishing rod because I am gonna start fishing for stuff since I have Luck of the Sea 1. But it is hard to get mending at the moment. So mending is one of the rarest. It's pretty rare in here. So in order for you to get it, you have to be very lucky in order to get mending. So that's why I don't have mending on everything. If I do end up getting mending, it would be on the diamond pickaxe, obviously. My diamond pickaxe I probably shouldn't even be using, but it has efficiency, so it helps me do stuff a little bit better. Um, I have plenty of diamonds to like redo everything at the moment. Do I need to get mending 100%? It's just gonna take a while before I do all that. Um, and yeah, it's just taking a long while to do everything. I do need to get mending though for 100%. It's just gonna take a while before I end up doing that. I'm not really like rushing in there for it at the moment, so it's not a big thing. So I think what we're gonna do here is for sure we're just gonna throw cobblestone in this one, and then whatever other cobblestone we end up getting. Oh wait, we have a bunch of dirt. So okay, here this is gonna be for cobblestone. So what we're gonna do is. So yeah. Let me see. Let me get some cobblestone, some more. Now, I think this is going to be for the dirt, so we're going to do dirt here. Okay, so let's see. Alright. Oh yeah, everything's going to take a while for me to get. God damn it. Easier to get mending with villagers. Yeah, I I haven't really built anything for villagers yet. So that's probably like some of the other steps I'll probably try to end up doing sooner or later. Um, because like I said, at the moment, it's not like a do or die at the moment. So, we are getting like, since we have fortune on our pickaxe, we do have a lot of, diamonds in a sense. Obviously, we're going to start going through them pretty fast, but we are in a new area. So it's a little bit easier to find diamonds. It's just going to take a while. That's going to take a while too. Uh, there is villagers. It's just, I think what I need to do is start trapping like zombie looking villagers and then start turning them. Obviously those are going to take a while to like build, like bring out, build and stuff like that. I think if I destroyed all these lights here in the middle here, um, other mobs would spawn. I think I have two different mob spawners actually. Hold on. I know one mob spawner in here. Okay, so this one is for. Oh, this is a zombie. So this one actually be pretty good to make stuff doing that we're gonna try to do soon. Um, so I'll try to look into trying to do some of that sooner. Your house is way too big. Yeah, it is. It is. But I kind of like it though. Underground bases, you can make them pretty fucking huge. This pretty much soon, I'm gonna try to build stuff going down. I'm gonna try to make this all the way down to bedrock, but I'm also gonna make like an elevator basically. So I'm gonna make the elevator system going down. Um, that's also just gonna take a while to do. Because I do have that side that's completely finished with the stairs, but then there's this side that I haven't like finished or done anything on either. So everything's just gonna take a while to build. We're just still building, getting everything situated, getting everything fixed. Uh, and I mean, these stairs aren't completely finished yet. So this area is pretty much just gonna be for all the animals that we end up having. We still haven't like, and then this is pretty much our farm so far. I do want to get some stuff to like kind of make it look a little bit better. Um, it's just gonna take a while for everything. Okay, let's get two cows. Start setting up everything over here with the cows. I think we have our pigs. I think our pigs are pretty much big enough already. Um, but yeah, I mean, like I said, everything. This server ain't like okay, we're just gonna do everything and then forget about it. Like try to finish everything all in one day. No, but everything does everything like for me because of how much like, to be honest, I don't play as like I'll get on and randomly play. So, do you have an automatic farm? To be honest, I don't have an automatic farm at all. I haven't. So the thing when it comes to redstone, I've never worked with redstone. And I've never tried it. I do have friends that know how to work with it, so whatever ends up happening happens through like some of the stuff that they're picking up and stuff and doing. I just haven't done any of it, to be honest. I haven't really worked with redstone uh at all. But I do know like some of the process for certain redstone builds. I just don't know all the process, to be honest. I know there's some stuff that comes with it. I just haven't done any of the redstone stuff. Um, but um, yeah, I mean, like I said, there's still a lot of stuff. Like when it comes to Minecraft, I know a lot of different things, and I know how to do a lot of different things. Like with the building stuff, the building in Minecraft, I was never 100% like knew what to do with stuff. So it's still like a learning process. I'm still learning something from Minecraft every single day. and learning how to do new things, better things, learn how to like progressively make stuff a little bit different. Learning how to like, certain areas that are easier to go find certain things that you need, especially since I've already added a few different mods to here. So, like, I'm not really trying to like do anything extravagant, but at the same time, I'm not like I'm just playing to like uh it is one of my peacefuler games, so that this is why like I take my time with this one. Just more peaceful, interesting, a little bit slower, just because uh, I do like just taking my time with certain things. Um, yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, I'm gonna get some things done. How many houses do you have? So this is base two. So this is the underground base, um, which is kind of the newer project that we're working on. Um, And this server we just started in January. No, not January. I think it was December or January we started this server. So this is kind of like the newer project for us at the moment. So this is what it looks on the outside. And then I do have my first base, which we started off on, which I kind of made even. I'm gonna kind of let stuff kind of load in. So pretty much we basically built in the cherry biome for the first house. So the first house we did a lot of different things. So this is the bottom. We do have this for the first base, pretty much the staircase coming down here. We got this. Then coming down here, um football Seth. Is this a server? It is a server, but it's just for me and my friends. I'm not like inviting a bunch of random people. It's just me and my friends that pop on here, play. I live stream just to live stream stuff. That's pretty much it. But yes, I am on a server. I pretty much me and one of my other friends pretty much tore up all this, looking for materials. We pretty much tore up this whole place. It's torn up all the way that way also. Um, Pretty much made areas to strip mine. This is how like I've been doing strip mining lately, like the new way of strip mining. We haven't really torn up this spot, but we pretty much tore up this whole open spot. Then I think it's this floor where we found the reason why I'm not like too like scared in like or not too like rushing everything is because we did find one of these, which we didn't take out all the spawners in here, so we can go back in here, earn new keys and stuff like that. Um, in this like dungeon type of thing that we ended up finding. Um, yeah, so we didn't take out all the things from here, but oh shit, you son of a bitch. But yeah, um, but yeah, there's that, and then so we did find that, so it's not like a big rush for anything. That's a good XP farm. Yeah. So we have that. I've left pretty much that for what the fuck is going on over here? I forgot what the fuck we were doing over here. Oh yeah, so yeah, I did build those chests to put stuff in. But yeah, and then we pretty much did all this. This is still we can still pretty much branch out and do a bunch of shit here, tear up the place more. Do have this. We went strip mining in this side, this side. The only thing is though is that everything turns into a swamp biome when you strip in the mines. So if you don't leave certain things open, you do end up spawning like uh, the slimes pretty much. But that's pretty much it. You need to stop strip mining. Yeah, Yeah, I mean, pretty to be honest, we've done all this stuff. Um, and then we have certain areas that we just pretty much built out and stuff. This is like pretty much base down low where all the lava's at and stuff. Um, but yeah, I mean, we pretty much at the beginning pretty much did all this stuff. This is our main mine that we pretty much started off with. Um, and this wasn't even the first thing that we did. Uh, we did do some other building on top of the mountain. So, um, this ain't even everything at the first base. This is just ground level first base. Then we did the staircase over here. We have this here. And then we pretty much built in the cherry biome, so we used a lot of the wood for our first base in the cherry biome. So I left the bees here. We have cows. We have a small little farm that we started off with here. We do have some of this stuff. That is our one of our nether portals. So this is the worst nether portal. That's location. This location for this nether portal is one of the worst locations because it is in the nether. It's where the magma slimes spawn at. So that it's in a pretty bad location. It took us losing like 3 different sets at the beginning of armor and stuff like that in order to fix it and maintain it and do stuff like that. And then we have this is pretty much the first base. I changed this small little room into everything for food. We do have like some stuff for food here that I'm probably going to travel and take it back with us. This is the first level that we made for beds and stuff. A bunch of different CDs. This is people's belongings, some of my friends' belongings. So this is the first house I built with everything. Obviously, this is our enchantment. This one goes up to level 30 compared to our other one. And then we've enchanted a bunch of books. We have a bunch of different things on a bunch of different books, especially ones that we ended up finding. Pretty much just stored in here. We do have some other stuff on them. And yeah, I mean, this is the first base that we built. Then I built this second base here. And we made a giant chest room here. So this is pretty much where we have pretty much all our belongings at. We do have a lot of stuff, to say the least. All of these are strength potions, and I think some resistance potions in here. Same thing with water breathing, regeneration. So with some of these potions, we've gotten with one of the mods that we have added on, which is I think it's the better structures mod, or because we get the boats and certain things like that. We also get the and then we also have another mod for the backpacks, which adds smaller villages and stuff like that, smaller kind of little things and stuff like that too. You build a lot of things. Yeah, I mean, I do. I kind of like the aspect for me is like for Minecraft, you can do pretty much anything. I've played Minecraft since it pretty much first came out. The only difference is that like I've always restarted Minecraft and always started like doing everything crazy. And when I first started playing Minecraft, I played nothing but creative when I first learned how to play Minecraft. So learning how to build and doing certain things weren't like the biggest thing for me. In creative, I didn't learn a lot of these things. I learned that outside of creative. So I built like anything that you see me building is pretty much everything I built in survival mode. I've never really tried to like build anything in creative. Always just kind of messed up the world, and me and my friends would just fuck around and stuff. But yeah, I mean, I like building stuff. It's one of the more creative things. I think for me personally, Minecraft is like my calm, peaceful place. To be honest, I do play Minecraft, but I do have the PS4 version only. Oh, okay. Yeah, I like I said, I play on PS5 Pro, so I do have the PS5 version. And obviously we get to do a lot more things with Minecraft on like the more updated consoles. Um, but yeah, I mean, like I said, I've when I play Minecraft, I'm not really I'm not really rushing to kill stuff too often unless I really need to. But at the same time, I don't go exploring because of the certain mods that I have. So when my friends end up getting on, or when the Gabe ends up getting on, me and him go exploring, do certain things, especially because of the mods that we have. We don't want like one of us dying so far away, and we lose a bunch of our shit. So that's kind of one of the other reasons why like I don't go exploring by myself too often. Not too often. I do want to go on exploration by myself, pretty much. But yeah, this is pretty much the first base, and like I told you, we have the second base. Um, and the second base is pretty much I think the only thing that's not done is the stairs on this base and the elevator here. I do need to make an elevator going down. But that's pretty much it. I mean, everything I've builded, you see, I don't know how to get rid of this stuff. I know this is part of one of the mods that we have added on also, which you can hear more vibrant noises. You can hear the birds a little bit more. You can hear like woodpeckers and stuff like that. You can hear certain things a little bit more, and so that is one of the other mods that we have added on, and not including the backpacks is also a separate mod. So we have like 4 to 5 different mods added on. It's running okay. The only thing is if I look at the water, and I'm going to say this 100%. If I look at the water or do certain things or look at certain things, it does end up like lagging, but it's not like a bad lag where um, I can't do anything pretty much. Oh my god, these things just spawning out of nowhere. Oh my god. Alright. But yeah. There are monsters nearby, that's crazy. But yeah, it's not too bad. I've kind of been just staying building right now just because we want to get a footing here, and I do have one other buddy that does play on here that hasn't been playing in a while, but I do have one buddy that ends up hopping on and playing on here. So he's making a second base, or making his final one of his bases near us. So there's that. And then I learned how to do these walls, which I pretty much enjoy. Goes all the way up to that, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool. I like that, like never ending like water on the wall. It's peaceful. I'm letting all of this grow before I start breaking all of it. I think I could break all the carrots. I think the potatoes still need a little bit of time. And this stuff needs a little bit more time. I could break all these already. I think the cool thing too is that you can pretty much do any type of thing in Minecraft. Like I think if you look up like dude, not Ali A, Syndicate is one of my how many friends on the server? To be honest, we were gonna have 5, I think 4 of us on the server, maybe 5. Um At the moment, we just have three of us. We can have up to 10 people on the server. But at the beginning, when the server was first going on, I had to keep on resetting things. So it sent people back just because of like certain mods that we were adding. I wanted to make sure certain mods that we were adding were okay and we could do certain things with it. It wasn't breaking other mods, it wasn't stopping certain things from being made. So one of my friends kept on getting on while I was doing all that testing, and some of his stuff got reset back, and he was just like not gonna get on anymore. And but the thing with me is though, me and a few of my other friends don't have problems resetting, because at the same time for me, I've played so many different worlds. I've had so many worlds where I've done so many different things that like it's not too much of a hassle for me to reset and start all over from the beginning. Now for this one friend that I do, that I haven't like that hasn't been back on, I do understand where his frustrations at. That's kind of one of the reasons why I'm not like making a big fuss about it anymore. I was for when he first told me that he wasn't gonna get back on, but I understand. Like it when you do something or you're building something and then you lose it, like you're just like, dude, I just don't want to play anymore. I understand that 100%. So that's why like I'm not really making a big deal out of it. But do we want to try to get him back on 100% sometime in the future? It's just going to take a while before he kind of, you know, comes back or whatever. But for right now, we have three different people on the server at the moment. And all of us don't play at the exact same time. So there's two of us that play at the same time, which is me and my friend Gabe. We play at the same time. Our other friend doesn't hop on that often, so he doesn't play that often. Um, and so he's usually on whenever he can. Um, but yeah, that's pretty much it. At the moment, it's just me and one other friend playing continuously. I could have other people. I just don't. The last time I showed somebody and I was showing somebody the mods that we were having on, I think they got mad that I wasn't gonna invite them to the world, and I think I might have leaked the invite code in that stream when I was showing him the mods. So when me and my friend were out here exploring and stuff, we hadn't been back to home base in like a few 2 to 3 different days. So when we finally, one of our other friends finally got back on, he was like, dude, your whole base is like pretty much destroyed and everything like that. So he took a picture and basically the base was pretty much demolished and destroyed. And so we were just like, well, I'm just going to make sure that, you know what I mean? So that just makes it a little bit harder for me to like trust certain people and stuff like that, especially just because like I do want to in the future I do want to have like a server open for like people that are part of the stream and stuff like that, or people that are watching and stuff. But at the moment with like certain things, I, I'm just not really like comfortable doing that at the moment. So we're just gonna have it play like that. But yeah, this is pretty much everything I've done here so far. Like I told you, it's just building. It's just building everything out, getting everything kind of like. This is pretty much just for strip mining. I'm not gonna build any new rooms or anything. It's just gonna be for more strip mining. And whatever we end up finding, is pretty much gonna be it. Uh, but yeah, and then the first base that I created is pretty much gonna be for like people that I know that end up hopping on that are just going to use it for like if they need to like a start base for the moment or they need somewhere to stay, that's pretty much what that base is going to be there for. And we're going to leave everything there, so that's kind of one of the reasons why we're starting to strip mine all over again and do everything here all over again, is pretty much just to like show, hey, pretty much we're just going to do everything all over again. Get everything that we need, collect everything that we need. Are we going to go back to the first base every now and then? 100%. That is like our home base, one of our home bases. So there's that, and then there's this. Um, so yeah, I mean that's pretty much it. I mean, I do. If you notice, I do end up like I do like building. I do like using this type of like dark stone. So yeah, it's a little bit different. Everything that we're doing is going to take some time before we like do a wither boss, or we do the ender dragon, or before we find like the ancient city, which I do want to find. There's the ancient city for the warden and stuff, which is pretty fucking cool, that I've seen in like people already find in certain videos and stuff. I think it is hard to find because it is like under mountains, which from my knowledge, I mean, don't get me wrong, we are on a server that has like mountains up the ass. I just haven't went searching for anything like underground or anything. So it is going to be a while before we find any of that. I think there's probably, and I'm going to put this honest, there's probably one under our first base. I just haven't dug all the way down there. So, yeah. Good. Is it morning? Oh yeah, it's just turned morning. Interesting. But yeah. And I think my buddy was either going to do it over there or on the range over there. I'm not too sure. He's going to be doing a house here. He hasn't been on in a while, but yeah. It's just life. I mean, we're all like just busy doing other things. We are like, in our late 20s. Some of us in our mid 20s, late 20s, and early 30s. So, yeah, I mean, a lot of us are hitting 30. A lot of us I'm already about to be 32 in September. So, yeah, everything I'm doing is pretty much just, I think I'm gonna make this wood. This is just gonna be wood here. I don't think I have any other wood in my backpack. Like actual wood. I'm not gonna use any building wood. Okay, so now I think what I'm gonna make for these, I think these are gonna be for. Okay, so what do we have? Oh, these can go back upstairs. I need to take these upstairs. But yeah, hopefully like you guys kind of like understand we do work, we do certain things. I do end up taking breaks and only doing shorts because I do have like a bunch of other things that I'm doing. I am a fan of a bunch of different things, not just gaming. So I do watch anime. I do like, watch Star Wars stuff, Marvel stuff. That's kind of the reason why I'm also like kind of trying to do another channel with like, basically it's just going to be me playing a game in the background, and you're just going to hear me and a couple other friends like talking in the background. I do want to like have a point where we're showing our live streaming our faces, talking about like a bunch of different topics, a bunch of different things. So I do want to do like kind of like a short podcast episodes and stuff like that. What anime do you watch? Oh, I watch a variety of anime, and I mean a big variety. I do watch a lot of slice of life, do watch a lot of isekai, so those are two of my biggest things. My big fan favorites for anime is it's Naruto, One Piece, and then Bleach. Those are my three top animes, and big Naruto fan, big like One Piece fan, and a big Bleach fan. Those are three of the top ones. Now, when it comes down to like a bunch of other anime, like I don't really criticize anime in the ways a lot of other anime creators do, but well, the big three is pretty much like the the big ones, right? For me personally, just because of how old I am and like where it falls into my life, like chronologically speaking, it is like the big three are some of the big ones. I do end up watching. I have watched Dragon Ball Z before. The only thing is, like, it's kind of hard for me to get back into Dragon Ball Z after not watching it for so long. Like, I had a period where I was in and out of anime. So, like, when I was a lot younger, when Dragon Ball first came out, I didn't like it. Yeah, because like when Dragon Ball first came out, I've seen like the first series ever that was created for it, some of the endings and stuff like that. So I was always kind of like a, not an, like kind of a casual like anime, watching anime when I was growing up, right? So when I really officially got into anime, it wasn't until like high school when I really like got into anime and my friends kind of introduced me to everything, showed me everything, and I became a huge like Naruto fan. Naruto was the first thing I ended up watching for anime ever, and then I got into Bleach. And I liked Bleach for what it was. I think the first season of Bleach is still one of my favorites. I think the whole thing of them not continuing from where they left off in Bleach is probably going to hurt them just because they skipped all the way to the last arc of Bleach. That's kind of one of the reasons why I haven't went back to Bleach to watch it, and I just don't understand the arc that they're in. Don't understand the story anymore. I didn't keep up with the manga. I don't read manga, so that's kind of one of my bigger issues too. Is like I just haven't really read a lot of stuff. So I don't know the whole story of Bleach. I know the anime stories for everything, not the manga stuff. What's the best anime in your opinion? In my opinion, I think the best anime is whatever you end up liking yourself. Because everybody's best anime is going to be something completely different for them. For me personally, and I'm going to say this 100%, a lot of the anime that I end up enjoying is stuff that is like not just like the main stuff. Like when it comes down to like big hitters for me, dude, I end up going pretty much in depth with like certain romance animes which fall in depth for me. But when it comes down to like I think for a lot of people it's going to be whatever they end up enjoying the most. For me personally, I still think that it is um I bounce back and forth between three different anime that are the best for me, which I bounce back and forth between Naruto, One Piece, and Fairy Tail. Just because those are some of damn, those three are some of the animes I have watched the most, which I have restarted Naruto and Naruto Shippuden 15 times separately, which the first part of Naruto, which is like 200 and something to 300 and something episodes, I have watched that 15 different times on its own. Naruto Shippuden, I have watched 15 times on its own also. Did you watch Paranoia Agent? Do you want me to be honest with you? I have tried to watch it. I think I got through the first season and then I kind of fell off because of a bunch of other anime that I've been watching pretty much. Like I bounce back and forth between a lot of anime and then I'll go back and watch something, I'll restart it fresh. Um so yeah. But I've heard about Paranoia Agent. I've heard about it. I haven't completely watched it, so I probably should. Um, but I have watched quite a bit of anime, and I mean a lot of anime. I've watched a lot of the new stuff. I have watched a lot of the new stuff, and I've watched a lot of the old stuff. It's hard for me to watch some old stuff just because of how outdated some old stuff is, but then um it's not too bad. It's just depending on like what you um it just depends sometimes. And to be honest with you, I have restarted One Piece before it hit 900. I think I had watched One Piece once when it was up to 100 episodes. Then when I had stopped watching it, it was already up to like 300 episodes. Ended up coming back to One Piece, restarting everything all over again. Caught up all to where it had basically was at. Stopped watching it again. Caught up to this time. It was came back to watching it. It was already at like 500. Stopped watching it. Restarted it all the way again. So I've done that maybe like like a handful of times with One Piece. The last time I did that was maybe about a couple years ago. So yeah, I'm watching One Piece right now. I am on episode 757. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. You see, like, this is where it comes down to. Like, I love people. I love watching like One Piece, even though it's fucking long as hell. There, it says something to like how long this anime has lasted, because that's not the longest anime. If you look up what the longest anime is, it is a kid anime. There's a kid anime that is basically dedicated to kids that has lasted for 3,000 and something episodes. That is the longest running anime that there is. It is long, but it is fun to watch. Oh yeah, 100%. 100%. One Piece is long, but it's so fucking incredible. I think so. I think I was talking to a friend about this at work and stuff. Is that like there is filler in One Piece if you watch it, but it's only up until like I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. I think it's only up until like their uh after Ace dies, if I'm not mistaken. So like I think it's right when they hit that next island that that they got separated, and that they had to go to like that 2 to 3 year like skip or whatever, right? Up until that point, there was certain filler thrown in. Now there is some filler that was thrown in for One Piece that does not like match with everything, right? And then there's a bunch of other One Piece like filler that is like it fits in well, make progresses a story and does all that stuff. Because at the beginning of One Piece, it was slow for like how they were creating manga, how they were doing certain things. So now them going back, so I think if I'm not mistaken, under Netflix is going to be creating, yeah, the training arc. Yeah. Um, so if I'm not mistaken, the whole thing that's going on with Netflix right now, because they have a studio that's called Wick or Wit or whatever the fuck it's called, that's underneath Netflix, that is pretty much redoing everything from straight from manga source material. That's basically what they're redoing, is rewriting all of One Piece strictly through what the manga is, and they're working directly with Oda to rewrite all of it and make it basically the story that he wanted to tell from the very beginning. So, which is kind of interesting, instead of them just progressively like making it look better or whatever, they're actually rewriting all of it. So it's going to be interesting to see a completely different story, or if not, like the way the author created it from the manga and see that like come into fruition and stuff is going to be kind of interesting. Um, I think the only anime that hasn't been able to do it correctly for like, I think there's been a lot of anime that's done filler in their stuff. Because like if you go back to Full Metal Alchemist, right? Because I've seen Full Metal Alchemist, just never finished it. It's kind of interesting. Do you just think this anime needs a season two Dead Man Wonderland? Yes. Yes. Dead Man Wonderland needs a second season. I really want them. If so, this is the thing is, if they ever did a second season, continue it from where they left off, they could do that. But I have a feeling that if they do try to do a second season, they will do a rewrite, and I feel like they'll redo the first season and then come back and then probably do another season to see how the first season ended up doing. They'll probably end up doing a second season. I think that's what's possibly going to happen. So, because I mean, I've watched so much anime, so much. It's just like, and I've rewatched some stuff like Campfire. I think what is it? Campfire, Camping in Another World. Seen that all right now. Love Solo Leveling, regardless of like how much like people have been trying to hate on it. I've loved Solo Leveling, and it's been like one of the best things for me. I think the only one that I haven't been able to like really get into is Hero X. Um, I think Hero X has a good start for it because you see who the main hero is, and you see like certain how they get their powers. People need to be fans of them and stuff like that. That's how they end up getting their powers. But after they end up killing like the girl that was coming back to like basically, you know, I guess trying to come back to being a hero, they end up killing her off. She ends up dying in his arms, in a sense, or dying in front of him. And then they go to like, okay, now we're gonna show you everybody's else's like hero background, and I'm just like, and that's where I kind of just fell off with Hero X, and I never picked it back up. I didn't even finish the season. I didn't even finish like the whole first and second season for that one. I watched Hero X to episode 14. Yeah, I to be honest, I kind of just fell off after like they switched over from the main like hero. I just literally dropped it and never went back to it. It's like I think Lord of Mysteries after that came out, and I was confused on how it all started. So like when Lord of Mysteries first came out, I like watched up to episode 5. Still didn't understand where everything was coming from, where everything was going, how the story was even being developed or anything. Until about a week ago, I ended up watching a video, and this was a short form video, a short video, basically a short. I was just watching a short about a week ago of this guy, anime creator that was basically talking about Lord of Mysteries, what it's about, how to explain the story, and what it is all doing, and I was just like, oh shit! Now I'm a little bit more enticed in watching it because somebody explained the story to me in what I'm watching, how should I enjoy it and stuff like that. And I should just give it more time. Supposedly, Lord of Mysteries is very good. Like I said, I just haven't went back and watched it because I have so much shit I'm watching. And I mean, I'm on Crunchyroll. I'm have the Ultimate Fan package on Crunchyroll, and that's pretty much what I'm watching. So I watch anime like almost. I'll stop watching it for a couple weeks, and I'll hop back on and start watching everything. There's just so much fucking anime that, dude, like, um, Wand and Witch. I think it's what is it called? Isn't that one Wand and Witch or something like that? Which is fucking incredible. Then you have obviously Solo Leveling, which is also fucking incredible. Then you have Kaiju number 8. Kaiju 8, which is fucking incredible. That series is fucking insane. I think they said the next season for that one is going to be the ending for it. Did you watch My Happy Marriage? I've heard about it. I don't remember watching it. My Happy Marriage. I think I watched it maybe. Hold on. Hold on. Did you watch My Happy Marriage? Hold on. Oh, that one. Isn't that the one that they did on, it's a Netflix series. That's why I don't remember it. So I haven't really been on Netflix. I think the only ones that I've watched from Netflix is I watched Beast Stars from Netflix, which I think was incredible. I've watched Seven Deadly Sins from Netflix, which even though people hate on Seven Deadly Sins, I think it's one of the closest animes, a good, very good anime if you know the backstory about it, and if you've been trying to keep up to date with it, it is a pretty good fucking story. It's very interesting. Seven Deadly Sins is very fucking good. Then I know about, oh yeah, Dawn to Dawn. Love that one. That one is, so the only reason it's on Netflix and Hulu, if I'm not mistaken, the only reason it hit those two platforms is because they bought rights from Netflix to have it, rights from Crunchyroll to have it on their platforms, basically. That's the reason why Don to Don is basically on a lot of different stuff, because they went to the studio that is connected with, because a lot of these studios that are connected, that are basically allowing Netflix, Hulu, Disney Plus to like throw out a lot of their animes, they're all studios that are under Crunchyroll. So technically, Crunchyroll is getting a lot of money from a lot of these studios that are creating a lot of different anime. So it's very incredible to see, but and that's not including that, like, if you think about Crunchyroll is owned by Sony. So the other incredible thing is that if you remember Elden Ring, the company that created Elden Ring, 50% of that company is owned by Sony. So what that entails for Sony is that that studio. Did you watch the Sage of the Tanya the Evil? Yeah, I've seen that one. I've seen that one. I don't remember it too much, but I think I remember seeing it. But what's incredible though is that Sony, so that studio that created Elden Ring is creating anime, is gonna start creating anime, was also creating anime like games and all this other stuff. So what that entails for Sony and Crunchyroll is that they're going to be the first studios to get the first companies to get a lot of that stuff that's going to be coming out. That's why, like, if you look at Sony right now, they're getting a lot of crazy fucking like anime games lately, and not including that Crunchyroll starting to ramp up on certain anime. Not including they've also sold certain anime that they didn't want on their sites. They sold to like High Dive, or they sold to I think Disney, and they sold to Netflix. But it's gonna be crazy. Like anime has been getting crazier and crazier, and I've have a feeling that it's just gonna get even more crazier in like what we end up seeing. I just wish I think the thing that messes up certain anime is the fan service. And I know that's gonna probably take a lot of heat from like if anybody ends up listening, but I think a lot of the fan services in anime, I think if they kind of dummied it down a bit. A lot of people would watch a lot of these good animes that are out there that have a lot of fan service. In my opinion, that's just my opinion. I think some of the fan service can get a little outrageous that they end up having for certain animes, and certain animes in general that they're just bringing out is kind of, I don't know. Some of the fan service is kind of sketch for some animes, but yeah, I think if I'm not mistaken, I think I've watched this one before. Sage of what is it? Sage of Tanya the Evil. Let me see. Oh, you know what's crazy? I haven't really. You sure? I haven't really watched it actually. So the Sage of Tanya the Evil. I actually need to go watch it. That's one series that I had on my list at one point. Got rid of it because wasn't watching it, and I need to put it back on my list to watch. I haven't really taken the time to watch it, but I need to watch Ishura. Ishura. Oh, yep. I've seen this one. I've seen snippets of this one. I do need to watch it though. I know it's on Disney and Hulu. I do need to watch it though. I do need to watch Ishura. I've heard about it. I've seen snippets on it. But yeah, I do need to watch that one. Um, but yeah, I've seen, like I said, I've seen a lot of Crunchyroll anime, and I've seen some anime that was on. Oh shit, I forgot about this. I forgot that I needed to finish that. But yeah, Hinami. Hinami Matsuri. I've heard about this one also. The only thing is, though, is I haven't watched it. Or I might have watched it and I just forgot about it. But I've heard about this one before, too. Really have. Oh, shit. Yeah. Wisteria, Wand and Sword. Yeah, the Wand and Sword one. Dude, Wisteria, Wand and Sword. I can't wait for the second season. And that comes out in April. Uh, Tisunya, Kazum. Oh, hold on. Oh, let's see this. Oh, this one is this one on YouTube? Oh, and Amazon Prime. See, what's crazy is I've heard about this one. This is another one I've seen clips on, and I was wondering where it was from. Knights and Magic. Sorry, I started sending anime names. Oh, it's all good. It's all good, man. Don't worry about it, JM. I like that, man. Knights. Hold on. I've actually seen this one. The Knights and Magic one I've actually watched. That's one of the few ones I've watched. Um, but B-Tomb. This is another one I've heard of. I was wondering I was wondering how to watch it. Because this is another one I was like, this was another one I was wondering where to watch. Damn, that's crazy. Charlotte. I think I've Oh, I've seen that one. I've seen Charlotte. 100% I've seen Charlotte. Kimono Jin. Let me see. Oh, I think I've seen this one also. Do I need to go back and watch it? 100%. It's one of the few ones I need to go back and rewatch. But yeah, it's one of the few ones I need to go back and rewatch. Angels of Death. I think I've seen Angels of Death. Is that a film? Oh, yes. I watched this one. The Angels of Death. I've seen this one. That one was fucking incredible. The K Project. I think I've seen that one also. Yeah, this is another one I need to go rewatch. The K Project. It's pretty much another one I need to watch. Well, rewatch, I mean. Wrong to pick up. Oh, Girls in a Dungeon. Yes, I've seen that one. I haven't finished it, but I've seen it. I'm paying for High Dive at the moment, so I know that it's originally started on um it originally started on Crunchyroll. Then Crunchyroll didn't want to pay for the rights anymore, or didn't want to like keep it going. So I think they did like 1 to 2 seasons on Crunchyroll. Crunchyroll dropped it from its lineup, and then that's when High Dive picked it up from the studio because the studio started basically branching around to like sell it or whatever. Like basically to try to get it out. And it's been fucking incredible. It's still been going. I think it's insane that it's still going. It's pretty fucking good. 86, seen that one. Incredible fucking show. I think it's an incredible anime show. really tells like a lot from like how the government controls a certain group of people to like basically do their bidding and how they control them to do certain things, which is fucking incredible. I think it's an incredible anime. Not gonna lie, it's a fucking incredible anime. 91 Days. Now that one I don't remember. Hold on. Oh, I just watched this one. I think what was it? I just watched this one a couple years ago, actually. But I know there's another anime that has that same like fight scene that they're just showing when it pops up for me. But I've seen some stuff for 91 Days. I haven't seen everything, but yeah. I think it's incredible. Like, dude, I think there's some anime that I just have. I've watched a lot of Crunchyroll anime. Not gonna lie, I have watched some high dive anime within the past like couple months. I've seen some others also. It's just it's hard to try to keep up with everything when like you have so many things that you're a fan of. Like I'm a fan of so many different things that like I'm a fan of anime. I'm a fan of everything. Vivi Floridia Eyes Song. I think I've seen this one. Hold on. Oh no. What actually? Hold on. This is one I need to. This is one I need to watch. So this is one that's going. I'm gonna need to like hit up actually. This is one I want to watch now. Yeah, dude, there's just so much anime out there. Not including like I'm a fan of The Witcher. I'm a fan of like Lord of the Rings is one of the like insane things that I'm a part that I love. Not including like Harry Potter, the Harry Potter franchise. Then you also have like the Lord of the Rings. I love DC and Marvel comic books, so I also love like their movies and TV shows. I think DC's just starting to get somewhere with their movies and TV shows because of James Gunn and the other director. Then you also have like, dude, I'm a fan of so much shit. It's just insane. Oh man, it's hard to keep up when you're a fan of so many different things. Cyberpunk, I became a fan of big Cyberpunk when Cyberpunk came out. Red Dead Redemption. I feel like Red Dead Redemption would be fucking insane if they did a TV show on that. If like if um and I think the yeah Game Fate Samurai Remnant. I think. Hold on. Oh, you know what's crazy is I actually never played the game. That's something I probably should look into. I probably should look into that. Dude, Sword Art Online is also an incredible anime and game franchise. Ah, Sword Art Online is pretty cool too. But yeah. Hold on. Let me see. Where am I gonna? I'm thinking about. I don't know if this is just enough. I think that looks like enough for this. So I'm trying to figure out if I'm gonna do anything else here on these stairs. But I have a feeling these lanterns are just perfect enough to keep light coming. All right. Let's see. Is almost all of this done? I think almost all of this is done. Okay. Trying to figure out where. Oh, it's right here. You see? I watch a lot of anime. Nice, man. Yeah. I mean, to be honest, I've watched so much that I have to literally go back and look up what I've watched because if I try to say all of it, I like lose track of what I've been watching, which is insane to say, but because I've watched so much. I've watched so much that if I try to say all of it, I would be here for like fucking 3, 4 hours. Fate, Stranger Fake. Yeah, that one I just been watching this past season because I think it just came back this past season if I'm not mistaken. Fucking incredible. Fucking phenomenal for what they've been like doing. And I've never watched any of the Fate series because I've always heard that the Fate series was pretty fucking good. Never actually like watched it like that. And when I started watching that, and like, I was just like, dude, what have I been missing this whole time? It's insane to say that, but like, dude, I've been missing some crazy shit. I have the anime I watched on notes. Not bad, not bad. Now, I mean, to be honest, though, I've watched so much anime that like, I have majority of my anime is on Crunchyroll. Not gonna lie. I do have some on High Dive that I've watched, some that I'm interested in watching still. I still have a lot of anime that I still haven't watched, like like the what is it? I think there's a Paladin one, if I'm not mistaken. Code Geass. Oh yes, I've seen. I just recently watched that one within the past 6 months. So I know I've just rewatched that one within the past like 6 months or so. But that's fucking incredible. Um, I know there's one of the ones that I'm like that I've really watched is like Soul Eater, Gurren Logon, Gurren Logan, or Logon, which Gurren Logan, which if you think about that one, which is fucking insane in itself too. Um, and then I've watched ooh, I watched so much shit. It's hard to like talk about. Like I think the Skeleton Knight one was also insane to watch. Um, I've watched High School of the Dead when that first came out. Um, hold on. What does it say? Control, the Money and Soul Possibility. I think I've seen Control. I just don't. I think this is actually no. This is actually one I probably need to watch. Yeah, this is one I need to watch actually. 'Cause I think I've heard about this one so many times that I actually do need to watch it soon. Blue Exorcist, oh my god, dude, do not get me started. Blue Exorcist is I fucking loved the first season of Blue Exorcist. Blue Exorcist for the first season is fucking phenomenal. Fucking phenomenal. I think the second season that they did was just filler, but their first season was fucking incredible. Um yeah, Windbreaker fucking phenomenal. I think with Blue Exorcist though, I think the first season was incredible. They did not know how to when they finally brought it back, I think it kind of fell flat on like some of the seasons that they brought back for Blue Exorcist because I still believe the first season for Blue Exorcist is the best season that ever came out for it. Some of the other seasons, they've all hit different ways, but the first season of Blue Exorcist was the thing that got me hooked on the series forever. Windbreaker, fucking phenomenal, insane to watch. Seen it, love it. I think there's a lot of shit, dude. I think Burn the Witch. You know what's crazy is I've heard how good Burn the Witch is. I've heard about how good it is, and I still haven't watched it. I need to go watch it. That's one of my things that's on my bingo list to watch is Burn the Witch. You've given me some good ones to watch actually, which is fucking crazy to say, but um, yeah, Vermilion Gold. That's another one I need to watch. It's on my bingo card to watch also. I have been it's another one of those ones where I do need to go watch and stuff like that too. It is on my bingo card to go watch though. Uh, we'll be watching it soon. But yeah, Nobilis. That's another one I've recently just watched um in the past year, to be honest. I know I've watched it before that, maybe like 5 years ago, and then I rewatched it within the past like year or so. So yeah, that's been it. That was also an insane one. The Wrong Way to Use Healing Magic, one of my favorites. Since they've announced the second season is coming, that is one of the ones that I'm most anticipated for to watch. That's one of my ones that I'm like waiting to watch. Not gonna lie. What did you say? Iruna the vampire. Iruna the vampire cosmonaut. I've actually heard about that one. I haven't watched it, but I've heard about that one. I do need to. That's one that's on possibly going to be on my bingo card to watch. I do need to watch that one. There's a lot of anime that you've given me that I do need to like end up watching. Not gonna lie. Hold on. Let's show this here. Now we need to. Yeah. Hold on. What's this one that you just said? Duraria. Oh wait. I think I've watched that one. Hold on. That is one that I had heard about for so many years, for so long that I do need to watch. The Witch and the Beast, seen that one. The Witch and the Beast, I've seen that one. It is something interesting to get used to, but I have watched that one before. But yeah, Aldona Zero, Ald. The world's finest assassin is fucking crazy. Ald. Oh, that's another one I need to watch. I've recently I saw it and I got like sidetracked from it, but I need to watch it. God Eater, fucking phenomenal. It's a fucking phenomenal series. I do not know why they haven't made a second season. I don't know if it's because they don't have enough source material or it didn't get enough of a like fan reception, but like dude, that is one of my favorite ones that I rewatch. Maybe at least once a month, I'll end up rewatching God Eater. It's one of my favorites. Love it to death. Scarlet Nexus, heard of that one, watched it a bit. Um, Never really finished it, but know it's pretty fucking good. Know it's incredible. That's for sure. Hold on, let's see. We're gonna take that. We're gonna take that. Have those. Get with each other. Uh, uh. Okay. And then. Okay, so that should be. So that should be okay now. Near Automata. Oh yes, I've heard of that one. I actually watched it. I don't think I finished watching it, but I've watched it. It's very, very fucking good. Like the series, not gonna lie, like the series pretty much. Um, but yeah, it is a good series from what I hear and from what I've seen and stuff like that. It's pretty good. Um, 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 yeah. Okay, so let me see something. I do need to set up some chest over here real quick, which I think I need to token Ranbu. Yeah, I've seen that one. That one's pretty good. Hold on, let me see if I'm thinking about the right one. Oh god damn it! Oh, I remember that one. I remember seeing that one actually. That one's actually very fucking good. That token Ranbu is actually pretty fucking good. I've seen that one. Okay, hold on. Let me grab something from over here. Yeah. I do have enough Ender Eyes to go looking for the end portal. I just haven't done it yet. Rage of... I think I've heard of this one. Hold on. Yes, I've heard of this one. I haven't watched it. Yeah, this is one I need to watch, actually, when I get on Prime again. Shangri-La Frontier. I think Shangri-La Frontier, for me, I think the first season was incredible, right? And then after the first season, it kind of got meh for me. Not gonna lie, it kind of like it really did like not sit well with me for the second season. I don't know why that was, but it didn't like hit as hard as the first season did. But I know it was pretty good for the first season for sure. Okay, I think what we're gonna do. Okay, hold on. Then what we're gonna do here is we're gonna make this kind of like a valuables chest with things that we don't need at the moment. We can put this in here for right now. Water bucket. Flint, we'll just throw it all in here. And then I think copper will make these two. Yeah. What is this? Jibakush. Hold on. Oh, yes, I know exactly which one you're talking about. That one is it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I think the short series that they're doing for it, which is basically him in like the series that they're doing for that one, it's pretty interesting. Have I stayed watching it? No. I've kind of fallen off from it. But I do want to go back and rewatch it. I just kind of fallen off from it lately. So this is that. This is that. This one's that. Okay, so I think I'm going to get a lot of these chests out of here that I don't need. God damn it. Yeah. Okay, for right now, we'll do that. Yeah. But yeah, that Hanako one, yeah, Jim, that one's pretty interesting. I think what we can do though is I'll make copper up here for these two would be copper. Then this one, just in case I get more flint, I'll make this one all flint and gravel. So that's pretty much what this one would be. Flint and gravel. Okay, so for right now, oh, Kusuria no. What is that one? What's going on?
It's finished with NXT Vengeance Day.
How did that go?
Pretty good, man.
Not bad. Oh, is this one that
All right.
that one's very good. The Kisuria one is very good. I did make um a chest room, but I'm trying to separate everything. It's gonna take a long time. But I was wondering if I've been live streaming for a while. I was wondering if you can go search for wood for me and make some more chests.
They're also wondering about that anime from 2004, Monster.
Oh, monster. What is okay, wait, what was that one again? Monster.
The dark psychological thriller.
Huh.
Me
Oh, that one. You know what's crazy? I haven't watched it.
either.
Yeah. Ayo Ashi.
All right, that soccer anime.
Yeah. Oh, this one. You know what's crazy? It's actually on my list to like one day watch. The same thing with that football anime that I haven't watched. Um, but yeah. Oh my god. M- Mao Gakino Intensu. God damn. He sent me like,
I got you, man. I got you.
yeah. Oh, that's a long one. Is that two of them in one or just one?
Oh, okay, it means the Misfit of Demon King Academy.
Oh, dude, dude. Can't wait for all that to come out. There's so much shit to come out, man. The Misfit Academy, dude. Um, that one is. I can't wait until they bring out a second season for that one. That one would be incredible for a second season. Did they do a second season for that one, Gabe? Or is that one just a one
Uh,
season?
oh, they did a second season.
They did. That's right. That's the one that came back a while back, if I'm
Yeah.
not mistaken. Yeah. Yeah, that one's incredible. Berserk,
Ooh,
I actually
Berserk.
haven't. You see, that's another one that's kind of in line with is that almost like Fate also? Because like don't they have their own fight thing or whatever?
I think so. Yeah,
Isn't it almost like Fate if I'm not mistaken?
it
But
does.
like in a different kind of a different scenario type of thing.
Yeah.
But look what I've done over here so far. So this is the chest room so far.
Yeah. Damn.
This is bigger than our other chest room.
Yeah. No. No shit.
Yeah, but I
Oh.
need more wood to finish the middle pieces in here. Well, more chest to finish the middle pieces, and then pretty much that's it for the chest room.
Uh,
Tengoku.
Heavenly Delusion.
Heavenly Delusion. I don't remember that one. Is that one?
That's set in a post-apocalyptic world with two parallel storylines.
Oh yeah, that's probably one I haven't watched yet.
Ooh, Darlene and the Franks.
Darling in the Franks. I've seen that one. I've actually seen snippets of that one because I don't remember ever watching it. I don't remember how long ago it's been since I watched it. Because I think that's probably one I need to go back and rewatch.
That one I will rewatch also.
Yeah,
You
but
say you needed
damn.
some wood?
Yeah, we're gonna need more wood. 'Cause I pretty much finished
Yeah.
all the wood from our house, from our first house.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see.
Dungeon Meshi. I haven't finished that one, but I've seen the first season. I've seen the first season for that one. I think the one that I really want for a second season is the Undead Adventurer, Gabe.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that one would do. I can't wait for a second season. I know they've announced it, but they haven't said when they're bringing it out.
Yeah.
That's one that I'm like really waiting for a second season. Dead Man Adventurer. Is there to be a...
I was also getting the King of Kings pack for WWE 2K26.
Oh damn.
Yeah, it was just for $10.
Yeah. So yes, the Unwanted Undead Adventurer was officially confirmed for season 2 in December of 2024, with production announced to be underway. While a release date and trailer are pending, fans can expect a continuation of Rent Fana's journey as he evolves as an undead
Yes.
adventurer. Dude,
While
that
last boss appeared.
the last is that one that has a strange name? Hold on.
That was the one like where a man wakes up 200 years after his death as his powerful MMO character.
Oh, yes, I remember that one.
Yeah.
I remember that one.
Didn't
That
even
one
know
was
people.
crazy. Yeah. Hajime no.
All right, that one. Yeah.
You see what's crazy is I've had where I wanted to watch this one before,
Yeah.
but then I saw how old it was, and it threw me for a loop. It was
Okay, yeah.
I've been wanting to watch it. It's just so old for me that it's hard for me when I like try to watch old anime because
Yeah.
there's some old anime that I've tried to watch that the lips do not sync up with the audio. Like the what you're watching is not what you're hearing. You know what I mean?
Uh,
And there's been some old anime that just doesn't do that stuff well. But that could be the studio at the time or whatever, because there were studios that were able to do it perfectly. So like,
yeah.
I mean, I still remember the first season of Sailor Moon.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
yeah,
Ooh,
Maji the
Machi, the
Labyrinth.
Labyrinth of Magic.
Maji, isn't that one of those little kids that's running around? Isn't that what it is basically?
think
I
so.
mean, he's basically a little kid, but like he's out exploring or something like that.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah. That one's good. I've seen it. I think it's been like maybe a year since I've seen it, but it's pretty fucking incredible.
I might check it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've actually been like watching some of the Crayon Shin-chan movies.
Ah,
Yeah.
Mahotsukai no Yomi? What is that one?
Let's see. Tell me. The Ancient Manga's Bride.
Oh, I know exactly what that one is. So basically, the girl was like thrown out to like be a sacrifice, basically. If I'm not
Oh,
mistaken, I
okay.
could be reading it wrong. It does. Do you have the explanation there? What it is?
Yeah. So basically, like, uh, Hattori is a 15-year-old orphan who sells herself at a slave auction to a non-human mage named Elias
Yeah,
Ainsworth. Yeah.
yeah,
Who
yeah,
invites her to be his apprentice and future bride.
yeah. But there's so many that want to be his bride, though. It's crazy.
Pretty much.
Um, what is
Oh
this other
yeah,
one? And
initial D first stage.
what does that one look like?
And it looks like one of those racing animes. Now that I think about it. Yeah, yeah. It
Oh,
looks
it's
like it.
that one.
Yeah,
I actually haven't seen this one.
yeah.
Wait a second, no. Isn't this one? Hold on. You know what's crazy? This reminds me of the one that just
Oh, that one I remember is Samurai Champloo.
Samurai Shampoo just watched it, Gabe. Just watched it. Um, a month ago. No, 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 no. Couple weeks ago.
I remember like only like watching like one or two episodes when they showed it on Toonami.
Yes, that was one of the crazier ones that was shown on tonight. Well, that was one of the interesting ones that was shown because I think the
Yeah.
most crazier one was the that crazy guy that had an afro, but then he also had like crazy little animals around him. One was almost like a star or something.
Oh, okay.
That was on Toonami.
Yeah, yeah.
Violet Evergarden. Is that one that I've heard for so much that I still haven't watched?
Oh yes, Inuyasha.
Yes. Can you send me the where can you watch that one at?
Let me see. Hold on. See, where do we want?
I've heard of
Oh,
Violet
it's
Evergarden.
on both for Violent Evergarden. It's on both Netflix and Amazon Prime Video.
No, the other one that you were saying.
Okay, Inuyasha. Let's see.
Inuyasha. Yeah.
Yes.
I know exactly where.
Yeah. So basically, it's Tubi, Pluto TV, Amazon Prime Video, Hulu, Disney Plus.
Yeah, Inuyasha. I remember this one. I remember this one. I remember when
I
it
see.
first came out. I remember watching it on I think this was another Toonami one that started on Toonami.
Yeah. Oh, The Promised Neverland.
Everybody tells me to only watch the first season for that one. For Promise Neverland, everybody tells me to watch the first season, and everybody
Yeah.
tells me to skip the second season. And I'm just
Ooh.
like,
Yeah.
why?
At least let him watch it, like before you tell him not to watch it.
Yeah. Hellsing
Hellsing
Ultimate.
Ultimate.
I've seen where there's a bunch of Hellsing shows though. There's like a
Yeah.
bunch of Hellsing anime, and I don't know which one I'm supposed to be starting off with. That's why I haven't watched any of them. But but I have heard good things about the Hellsing stuff. What are you looking for?
But
Oh
then,
my
like,
god. That's a lot of wood in here. I forgot that we had a lot of wood in here.
all right, goddamn.
Well, I'm gonna steal all this wood in here.
I mean, you do need it, so
Yeah. I don't know how many I need to make, but
eggs in there.
wait, there's your oak planks, but they're not. Oh, okay, they're already oak planks. What the fuck am I trying to make them into more oak planks? Oh my god, my dumb ass.
Damn, dude.
I'm so stupid. Not.
Hey, zombie behind the wall. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, he needs to learn how to shut up. Um, but yeah, the Hellsing stuff is pretty fucking good. Dude,
I
I've
never really
watched.
watched it actually.
Yeah, I've heard good things about it. It's just hard for me to try to watch because I'm like, I don't know what I'm supposed to be like, which series of it I'm supposed to be watching first. Because there's a multiple of it though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Owari no Sarah
Oh,
Seraph?
Sarah's at the end.
What is that one about? I think I might have watched it already.
In a post-apocalyptic world where vampires have enslaved humanity.
Oh, yeah, I've never watched that one, I don't think.
Me either, so.
One anime that I want to either rewatch sometime in the future. This is one that we talked about, Gabe.
Yeah.
It was Blood Plus.
Oh, yeah.
If anybody knows about Blood Plus, that is one of the animes that I had watched in my like thing of growing up where I was like, dude, I fucking loved it. I just don't remember. Oh my god, he told me there's two of them here. Which ones are these?
Hold on. I got you, man. Don't worry.
Okay, my bad.
Okay, the last one right there is the Faraway Paladin.
Oh, love that one. Love it. I want them to make a third season of it. The Faraway Paladin, I really want a third season.
Oh, okay. And the other one is Kabanari of the Iron Fortress, the Battle of Unato.
Can you send me a picture of that one?
Yeah, I got you.
Oh, I think I'm gonna make all these coal.
There you go. That one is right.
Oh, that one. I've heard about that one. I don't think I've ever watched it, but I've heard about that one.
This one right here, like, it's supposed to be Grengar of Fantasy and Ash.
Damn. Oh, what's this other one? Oh,
Yeah,
the Gringar one.
yeah.
Wait, is that the one where they're reincarnated into another world?
Yeah, that's the one about a group of people who wake up in a game-like world with amnesia and must become volunteer soldiers to survive.
That's right. I remember that one.
Yeah. Ooh, that horror anime, another.
Another. Heard of that one. Never actually watched it. It's like going back and forth. There's some stuff I've watched. Just there's also a lot of stuff I haven't. Where the fuck was I gonna put my ender pearls? Because I have ender pearls. I think I'm gonna put them in here.
Big enough. Like I was actually watching like one of the recent new horror Japanese movies on Netflix.
Which one was it?
It was called Remember.
Remember. I think I remember hearing about that one.
Yeah.
I did like all the chests.
Looking pretty good, man.
Yeah, it's bigger than the one that we have up. I have on our first base.
That is true, yeah.
Yeah, and I don't have any spaces in between except once you come down here.
I forgot
I
about
could.
that anime
Yeah,
Gangsta.
yeah. What is that? Oh, Gangsta.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember hearing about that one. I haven't watched it,
Yeah.
or if I have, I don't remember it. There's, like I said, there's just so much shit I've watched that I'm just like, dude. But have you seen the garden down here, dude? Look at this. It's insane. I've already replanted it and everything, so
Oh yeah, look at that.
yeah. I'm debating on what I'm gonna plant on these four rows, basically.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Hey, look at the animals now.
Yeah, we've gotten a few. Gotten a few. I think they've grown faster though, which is crazy,
Whoa,
but yeah.
that that Gintama anime.
Gintama, yes. I remember Gintama when it first came out, or like close to the time when it first came out, because I was born in 1994, so I've watched a lot of like stuff on repeat that came out like in when I was like 4, 5, 6 years old. So I know some of the animes from like
I've
back
only
then.
I've only like seen some clips from that anime of them doing like their own parody version of some animes.
Yes, yes. Roanoke Kenshin. Yes, I fucking love that one,
Yes,
dude.
yes.
So when it comes to this one, you want me to tell you how I ended up watching this one, Gabe?
Yeah, sure.
I never watched the original. I'm being honest with you. I've never watched the original.
Oh, okay, yeah.
What I watched before anything was the movies that Netflix made.
All right.
Well, not even Netflix didn't make the movies. It was the movies that were made before they came to Netflix. I
Yeah,
think they made like 3 or 4 movies based off of the original anime, right? High
yeah.
Card, love High Card, seen it, haven't completed the whole franchise for it. But besides that, going back to Ronin Kenshin, so when I watched the 3 to 4 movies that were created that came out onto Netflix, right? Dude, I fucking fell in love with it. 100% fell in love with that character, who he was and what he is. And obviously, like, when I watched clips of the original anime, I was like, oh, the movies do not fit because they ended up doing their own, like, type of thing based off of the anime. So they didn't go 100% from what they knew in the anime. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So when the anime was redone, I fucking watched all of it.
Yeah.
Will rewatch again just because fucking love it. Enjoy it. If they ever
Yeah.
made a live action of it, I hope they follow the anime and what it did. Because the anime is so much better than the live action, but the live action did show its own type of iteration of what the anime was.
Uh,
Um,
High card.
Tri Trigon Stampede. Trigon Stampede actually don't even remember what the original was. Obviously, they did the new iteration of it, which is just basically recreating it into what it was before.
Yeah.
making it look better and stuff like that. But like, dude, it's fucking incredible. Love Trigon. Love Trigon. I don't know if I'm supposed to watch the original for it. If they changed some stuff from the original, I don't know, or if they just remastered it for the newer audience or something. But um, I know what they've brought back for it, what they've done for it is pretty fucking good. What is that? Jormungand?
Yeah.
What is that?
It's about a young, charismatic arms dealer named Coco Hekmatyar and her team of bodyguards, including a child soldier named Jonah who hates weapons.
Hmm.
Yeah. Oh, Fate Zero.
I heard about Fate. Like I said, I've heard about the Fate series so much that um I do not know how to feel about it. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Like it's hard to get into it. That's what I'm trying to say.
yeah,
It's like it's one of those series that it's a really hit and miss series for you. You have to really like love those type of animes where they're just completely like, every single story is a reiteration of like it's like a new fight basically, right? So like
yeah,
there
yeah.
is some different timelines, there is some like that are in the future, some that are in the past, whatever, and they're reiterations of like the same like holy grail, um
Um,
like to find out who the main like king is or whatever, but it's pretty cool.
yeah.
Classroom of
I
the Elite, love it.
like for Dragon Stampede, like it's a complete reimagining and 3D CG animated retelling of the Dragon story rather than a direct frequency remake of the 1998 anime.
Oh, okay, okay. So there's possibly a lot of stuff that they left out of it, basically.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay, okay. But it's still good though.
yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah. Classroom of the Elite, love it. Blue Period. You see what's crazy about that one is the main character has a love interest, which is a woman. Then you end up finding out that the main character, closer to like the the ending of the first season, you end up finding out, oh, he is like interested in the other sex, even though he doesn't want to be, or something like that. It's very, very weird, but like he's ending up learning about like his sexuality by like drawing. That's basically what Blue Period is, right? Like he's like learning how to draw, learning that he wants to go to school for drawing. He has this love interest that he wants to like somebody that he wants to be with, but then he also has like a guy that's interested in him that he's not interested in, but they end up doing like for his final piece of like something he ends up doing like they end up doing like a naked they end up drawing each other naked or some shit like that. I'm just like that is fucking crazy.
That's that's
But
his
yeah,
pride.
Assassin's Pride. I've actually watched that one because I think that's on Crunchyroll, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
I think I've watched it. Let me see.
All out.
Yes, I've seen Assassin's Pride. What do you say?
All out.
Oh, All Out.
Yes.
What is that?
It's about high school rugby following the journey of the short but fury Kenji Gion of the film Timid Sumiyaki Iwashimasu as they join their school's rugby club.
Oh, I think I've heard. Oh, okay, yeah, this is one I've heard about and I've seen. Not like really seen, but I've heard about this one. I've never really taken an or never really took an interest in watching it. but there is so much like sports anime out there that I haven't watched. Miji to Dolly? What is that one, Gabe?
It's a, so basically, it's about twin brothers, Miji and Dolly, who pretend to be a single boy named Hitori to get adopted by a kind couple, the Sonoyamas, while secretly investigating their mother's murder in the same village.
I remember that one. I fucking remember that one. That one was hilarious. They would trade places at certain points.
Like so,
Um,
yeah.
Kiz Kisnavir? What is that?
Hey, it's about a group of high school students forced to share each other's physical and emotional pain through an experimental system called the Peaceness System, designed to foster world peace by creating bonds through shared suffering.
Mm, there's so many fucking crazy things like that.
Ooh, a certain scientific railgun.
I remember that one. I just don't remember. Like, I remember the name. I just don't remember it specifically. Can you send me a picture of it?
Yeah. Ooh, Sir Vamp.
Sir Vamp. I think I remember Sir Vamp.
There you go.
Oh, I remember Sir Vamp. Never 100% really watched it, but I remember it. My Oh, I remember hearing about that one. What does my uncle want?
That looks interesting.
Hmm?
Anime called IGL 21.
Oh, Ice Shield 21. Isn't that a football anime?
Yes, it is.
Yeah. That was on my list at one point. I had never watched it, so I took it off, but I'm probably thinking about watching it.
Okay.
Megalobox?
Megalobox.
Megalobox? What is that one?
It's one of those boxing anime.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Damn. This has pretty much been the whole stream lately.
I mean, like if it's like learning about some animes you have watched or not, then
That's true. That's true. Like I have no problems with it, dude.
yeah,
I'm a big fan of anime. I've watched so much that like there's some ones that he's told me that I'm just like, oh, I probably should have watched that one. Oh, I haven't watched that one. I remember hearing about that one. Bubble? Wait, what was Bubble?
and let's see. Another post-apocalyptic Tokyo where gravity-defying bubbles have flooded the city, turning it into a parkour playground for orphan youths.
I remember hearing about that one. Never watched it though. Never watched
It's,
it.
it is on Netflix. So.
Yeah, you know what's crazy? You know what it reminds me of? Do you remember Bubble Boy?
I think so. Yeah.
That Leonardo DiCaprio movie? No, was
I
it Leonardo DiCaprio movie or was it something else? 'Cause I'm getting two movies mixed up. So I know there was a there's a Leonardo DiCaprio movie where he's like playing like a stupid, basically playing like kind of like a dumb kid with like his country family or something like that. Then there's I forget who the fuck it is, But I know it's Bubble Boy. Basically going out. He can't leave this bubble because he would end up dying. So they made this bubble so that he could travel. It won't get punctured or whatever. At a certain point, it does end up getting punctured, but to come to find out that he's not actually going to die or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Serious? Wait, serious?
Darius the Jaeger.
What's that about?
About a group of vampire hunters called Jaegers in 1930s Tokyo, led by the werewolf Yuli, who are hunting vampires seeking the powerful Arcus Sirius artifact.
Huh. I think I've heard about that one because I know it's a Netflix anime. I've heard about it, just
Exactly.
never watched it. I have so much shit that I need to watch.
Also, I can not go to sleep because like apparently the monsters nearby.
Hmm. I think they're in the wall.
Exactly.
Either that or up above us. I mean, unless you move the bed and just put it right here.
Did not want to be
um,
killed.
yeah. All right, guys. So this is what's gonna happen. I'm gonna end up ending the episode here. We are gonna continue again tomorrow. If not tomorrow, we are gonna be doing trying to do some Fortnite tomorrow with Gabe. Um, but JM, thank you for coming. Thank you for like being part of the episode. Introducing me to some anime that I haven't watched and some stuff that I do need to end up going to watch. Um, and yeah, I mean, there's plenty of things I do want to like. I am gonna make another podcast episode within the upcoming weeks. So you are gonna be seeing that. Not including, we are doing a separate channel for it. But it's gonna be uploaded to this channel. Then we're gonna upload the final version of it to that new channel. So what we're going to be doing is, so we have the new channel kind of already set up. Gabe is also helping me redo everything on that channel. Well, not redo it, just get it ready for when we end up like uploading to it. And with the first episode that we've already done with the new season on the channel, basically we're going to be uploading that episode soon. Gabe just has to go refine it, edit out like all the dry spots and stuff, and then we're gonna have that uploaded to the new channel for the podcast. And obviously, the podcast we're just gonna be doing like us talking basically over some gameplay. And oh yeah, no problem, man, no problem. Um, no problem, JM. Thanks for suggesting some anime. Thanks for showing us. Thanks for showing me some stuff. And yeah, so we are gonna be doing that, and we're also gonna be doing So on that new channel, we're also going to be posting like shorts from that episode. So you're going to be seeing some snippets of us while we've talked about certain subjects and stuff like that. We do have a video that we're still working on for this channel, which is going to be about the Ghost of Yotai review. We're still working on it. Gabe is still working on it, basically. It is taking time to edit, to get the finished process for it and stuff like that. That's kind of one of the other reasons why I haven't done a series on the channel. It's just because I'm waiting for that video. Once that's uploaded, I'll figure out what other series I'm going to end up doing on the channel. Because I do, don't get me wrong, I do have 2 games in mind for sure this year that I want to play on the channel. Every other game is just going to be like, there's not going to be really too many reviews on other games. If we do other reviews, they're going to be a little bit shorter than the Ghost of Yotai review, just because I am going to get like my full opinion and stuff like that. But they're probably going to be a little bit shorter episodes, like review episodes. But once that video is up, once that video is ready to be brought out and stuff, we'll let you know. We'll be throwing out like certain messages out to the community and stuff like that. Um, and yeah, I mean, we are going to be doing more shorts this upcoming week. We are going to be doing shorts pretty much every single day that I have to work. We're going to be doing a short. So, but we are like the Minecraft shit is hitting crazy on the channel. Not gonna lie, but everything is hitting crazy on this channel for YouTube. It's just depending on like this is like the first year that we've done any type of shorts this past year. So this is the first year too where we're doing pretty much uploading a live stream video or short every single day of this year. We have missed 2 days this past couple months. Just we've had certain problems with the internet, certain problems with like not having certain things ready, whatever, whichever thing it is. We're not making any excuses, but we have missed only 2 days so far. But we are going to continuing just uploading stuff every single day. If we miss some days, it's because of us not being prepared, or we do have certain things that just happen. Life happens and stuff like that. But do want to say thanks for 120 subscribers so far on the channel. We are still growing. We are still building. At the same time, too, if certain things do end up like, slowing down a bit, is because Gabe does have his own channel that he's doing. When this video is uploaded, when this live stream is uploaded, um, on certain videos, you're going to be seeing his name pop up within like with his like YouTube channel in the description and stuff like that. So that way, like, he can promote his channel and our stuff also. And yeah, I mean, like I said, there's a lot of stuff that we're doing, a lot of stuff that's going on. Name of the channel. Um, Wait, what's your name, Gabe, for your channel?
Hold on, I read it right here. I put it in the chat.
Yeah, and then if you're asking about the podcast channel, it's just gonna be Shenanigans Podcast, basically. Um, and then Gabe would write his name down pretty much.
There we go.
SMG 1412. Yeah. So that's Gabe's channel in the chat, and then the second channel for me is pretty much going to be Shenanigans Podcast. That podcast is basically going to be about just us talking about a lot of stuff that we enjoy, whether it's comic books, whether it's manga, whether it's anime, whether it's gaming wise, whether it's like TV shows, movies, wrestling, whatever it is that we end up enjoying, we're going to be pretty much talking about on that podcast. There's not going to be like too much political shit on the podcast. We're not going to be talking about a lot of like crazy real life shit. It's just going to be a lot of like, what do we enjoy? What do we love watching? What do we love playing? What do we love doing? What do we love seeing? That's pretty much what it's going to be all about. And if some like, we want to give you some life updates or whatever, what's going on in our lives, we will do that on that podcast. And that's pretty much it.
There we go. Just in case you
Yeah.
wanted the link for Shenanigans podcast.
Oh yeah, and that's the link for the Shenanigans podcast in the right there. But yeah, like I said, we're creating stuff, we're building stuff. The Shenanigans podcast is going to be thrown with like gaming content in the background. So we're going to be playing while we're talking, doing some things. So if you see us like move and then we just stop, it's basically just us talking and stuff. Um, but yeah, I mean, like I said, it's going to be a lot of stuff coming to the channel, a lot of stuff that we're planning to like play on the channel, planning to do. There is a series on the channel that we're thinking about getting into, thinking about starting to play. So keep a lookout for plenty of things on the channel, guys. I know the main games that we end up playing is Fortnite is one of the biggest games that we end up playing. Minecraft is becoming one of the biggest games that we play on the channel. So those two for sure are the biggest ones that we're playing on the channel. Not including we are going to be getting back into Battlefield. It's just taking some time for me to be like, hey, I want to sit down and play it. I don't know. I just haven't really had the time or like really the like brain power to like sit down, continuously die over and over and over again, like I've been doing with Fortnite. But like I said, there's going to be plenty of other stuff coming to the channel soon. There's older games that I do want to play that have came out already within like 3, 4 years, some 6, 7 years, 8 years ago. So there's some games that I do want to play on the channel that we are just taking time to like figure out which ones we want to do together on, that are like collectively that we can do together, and stuff that we can't do together. I'll figure out which ones I want to do. It's just taking time to like sit down, do all that stuff, get all that stuff ready, and figure it out. Because I know for sure two games that we want to play this year on the channel is gonna be the new Lego Batman game. We'll be buying that one to play on the channel, not including the Wolverine game is also going to be the second game that we're going to be playing on the channel, on this channel for sure. So when those two games are coming out, those two games are going to be live streamed on the channel. Not including if GTA is still coming out this year, that's going to be the third game we end up playing this year on the channel. So there's going to be three different games this year for sure that we're going to be playing when they come out. So keep a lookout for those three games. Like always, guys, thanks for coming. Thanks for watching. If you want to stay a part of the family, and you like the video at all, if you like the live stream at all, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you want to stay up to date with whatever we're doing on the channel. So we have plenty of shit that we're live streaming, plenty of stuff that we're uploading and bringing out. And at the same time, too, guys, just want to reiterate this. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for being around. Thanks for enjoying the videos. Thanks for enjoying the content if you are. And yeah, it always helps with the likes. Always helps if you just want to comment something, to suggest a video game, suggest like whatever you want to suggest on the channel, suggest it. We'll figure it out, see if we want to do it or not. Um, and yeah, we'll look into some stuff. If there's certain games that you want to see on the channel, we will be looking into some stuff. I am looking to maybe play Marathon on the channel again, so I might end up buying it just to play it on the channel. Do have another friend that's willing to play it with me because he is on PC more than anything. So just because I don't know, I like when it comes down to it, if you're gonna see a lot of games where I do end up just playing with people because I do like enjoy that feedback with certain people, bouncing off of certain people, making certain jokes, or we're talking about certain different things, making conversation with somebody else. Like that's kind of one of my biggest things. That's also one of the reasons why like I want to get back into Marathon is just like, dude, or maybe try to play Ark on the channel, Gabe. That might be another game that we might try on the channels at some point. I just haven't decided if I wanted to play Ark or not. Um, that might be a game that we might try. Who knows? But I know I do want to try Marathon. Love Bungie. Would love to support in any way I can. Um, and yeah, like I said, we do have plenty of stuff already on the channel. Plenty of series already uploaded to the channel, and plenty of stuff that's going to be coming to the channel. So, like I've always said, guys, thanks for coming. Thanks for watching. Thanks for 120 subscribers so far. We are continuously going to keep on trying to build up and try to climb that ladder and try to get even bigger on the channel. And yeah, with that, I just want to
Thanks
say
too.
again, thanks for coming, thanks for joining, and it takes two. Oh yes, that's one. It takes two, Gabe. If you remember that one,
Yeah, I remember.
I know what it is. I think it's
Yeah,
part escaping a prison and part horror story.
yeah,
There's that one. Then I know there is the clay one with the husband and wife that were about to get divorced and then they like get shrunk down. Then I know there is the other one that had came out with the two girls that are in like in their own worlds and then they join into each other's world and get them entangled with each other. I don't know if you remember that one that just came out too.
yeah. I
So
remember.
like I said, there's some games that we're deciding on, guys. If you want to leave comments on any videos. It will pop up for me. Any video, whether it's a short video, whether it's a long video, whether it's a live stream video, whatever it is. If you want to leave some comments on some video game suggestions, leave some comments. And yeah, like always, thanks for coming, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later. See you later, guys.